Okay, we go to the 5 transporting points. Jing-Well points LI1. Location LI1 is on the index finger, point 1, tuned from the radial corner of the nail. How to find? This point is located where two tangents bordering the nail of the index finger medially and proximally cross. Approximately 0.1 tune from the corner of the nail. Needling 0.2 to 0.3 tune vertically or obliquely in a proximal direction. Avoid needling the perionychium. For acute disorders, pain, inflammation, prick to bleed with needle, lancet, or three-edged needle. For the action indication, LI1 expels pathogenic factors and opens the channel. It frees the senses. For the special features, Jing-Well point, it is a metal point, bend point in 5 phases, entry point according to some authors. As a well point, this point is effective in excess patterns to remove obstruction quickly. Hence, its use in the acute stage of wind stroke, combined with all the other well points of the hands to subdue interior wind. This point clears both interior and exterior heat, so that it can be used in exterior attacks of wind heat invading the lungs' defensive cheek portion, especially with sore throat, as well as in case of interior heat in the large intestine. Its action on the eyes is limited to cases of exterior wind heat invading the eyes, such as in acute conjunctivitis. The explanation of acupuncture points recommends contralateral needling of LI1 for eye problems. The same text says that LI1 also benefits the ears and treats tinnitus and deafness. Besides clearing heat, this point can also expel wind and cold from the channel for the treatment of painful obstruction syndrome of the shoulder. It can be used in this way as a distal point to clear the channel. If the problem is caused by wind and cold, moxa cones can be used instead of needling. As for lung 11, and for the same reason, Shangyang as metal. The large intestine also pertains to metal. LI1 is the first point of the metal yang channel, hence the name metal yang. Summary, LI1 is for large intestine heat, eye and ear problems. It also extinguishes interior wind and promotes resuscitation. It removes obstruction from the channel, elbow, and shoulder pain. The term Shangyang in the name of this point is the note associated with the metal pace in an ancient musical notation system, while yang denotes the yang channel and serves to differentiate this point from lung 11, the lesser yang. LI1 is the metal point of the large intestine metal channel. As the most distal point of the large intestine channel, LI1 has an urgent effect on resolving heat, swelling, and pain on the opposite end of the channel, most frequently due to the attack of wind heat or accumulation of fire poison. According to the Ode to Elucidate Mysteries, the root of the hand yang min is LI1 and it knots at LI18 and LI6. This statement emphasizes the special affinity of this point for the ear, which is reached by large intestine loop connecting channel from LI6, reflected in its indication for tinnitus and deafness. In addition, the large intestine primary channel traverses the lower part of the cheek and enters the lower jaw, while the large intestine divergent channel ascends along the throat. LI1 is therefore used for disorders of this region characterized by severe and sudden swelling, heat and pain, for example, toothache of the lower jaw, throat, painful obstruction, and swelling of the submandibular region. The ability of LI1 to dynamically clear heat has a wider application in the treatment of febrile diseases, and especially malaria. In common with the other Jing-Well points, LI1 is used to revive from collapse and is indicated for loss of consciousness from wind stroke. A branch of the lung channel terminates at LI1, and as the metal point of the young metal channel, it is indicated for fullness characterized by chi stagnation in the lung, which may first radiate to the lateral costal region and give rise to dyspnea and coughing. In respect of this ability to clear fullness from the chest region, LI1 is typical of the Jing-Well points. Finally, the large intestine muscle and divergent channels both connect with the spine, and LI1 is indicated for pain of the shoulder and back, which radiates to the supraclavicular fossa.